Hey guys, it's Mark from Mathew Stefan Outdoors, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to, review a technique here, which is usually we stick to just lure reviews, but this is I've only heard this being used once, so I'm just going to call it the Mathew Stefan rig because he talked about it once, like a few years ago. And basically it's a wacky worm drop shot hybrid here. So basically I've got this wacky worm, and it can go all the way to the drop shot weight and then all the way up to the connection knot. So when it hits the water, this weight's gonna go boom, and this is wacky worm's gonna go right to the connection knot at top, and then it should slowly shimmer down from the connection knot to the drop shot weight, which is basically having a wacky worm in a way to use it in like 30 feet of water or something, as opposed to sitting out there and throwing it and waiting 15 minutes for it to get to bottom. It's a quick way to be in the strike zone in deeper water. And I tried it once in a tournament. It didn't work very well, but it was a really bad tournament, and I've always wanted to get back to it. So today we're going to try it. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this works. And I'm calling it the Mathew Stefan rig. I don't know what it's actually called, but he's the only person I've ever heard mention it. So let's give it a go. Well, it wasn't recording because I was just speeding from spot to spot, but we got ourselves our first smallmouth on the Mathew Stefan rig. Doesn't seem to be as gliding down to the drop shot weight as I had hoped. Little guy there, but it seems to be free. I don't know if certain hooks work better. I just have the owner wacky worm hook because it's double sometimes as a drop shot hook for me. But that's one. I don't think it's, gonna replace this drop shot rig for me, but we'll see. Perfect. There you go.
Yeah, just slide down on your foot.
Yep. That's a good one, I think. Yeah, feels good. Decent little guy on the Mathew Stefan rig. Oh, this guy's crazy. He's feisty. He's so feisty. But he didn't stand a chance with the Mathew Stefan rig and my $900 fishing combo. Whoo! Yeah, that guy's probably as big as yours. Oh, there goes the Ocho. That's a big smallmouth for this lake. He's probably a little smaller than yours. He's probably right at 2 pounds. Yours is probably 2 1/4.
Thinner.
They're probably about the same.
Longer, but much thinner.
All right, there we go. Mathew Stefan rig, getting it done. Alright guys, I was just about to say, I don't think the Mathew Stefan rig works very well, and I have not caught a lot of numbers, but this is probably my second or biggest smallie of the day, and that 2-pounder we got earlier today is a pretty big smallie for this lake. And this is a great little way to see how this rod handles with smallmouth. No matter how this little fight pans out, I'm not gonna probably throw the Mathew Stefan rig again. But it works. I have a hard time noticing when I have bites, and I don't know. I feel like the drop shot's the way to go. I feel like it's not reinventing the bread here. I give it a 10 out of 10 for originality. It's a super original idea. It just doesn't pan out. Oh, he's not giant, but he's a pretty good smallmouth. Probably 1 3/4 for this lake is pretty good if you're not fishing, in the 50-60 foot range. There we go. Beauty little smallmouth. I probably won't use the Mathew Stefan rig again, but maybe. I mean, it does work. I feel like it just does not reinvent the drop shot / wacky worm. Very innovative idea. Can't stress that enough. I just don't think I'll use it again. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. And that's the Mathew Stefan rig. I don't think he ever claimed to invent it, but he's the only person I've ever heard mention it. So thank you guys for watching, and take care.